on our side. You're on the side of the author. I went, yeah, but I understand what's going through your head. And then it dawned on me what I needed to do. And I said, guys, and I have now said this to every editor in the industry, and I continue to say it regularly to the point that they almost quote it to me as when I started. I vow to never waste your time. That if it comes from my office, it's worth 5 minutes, and that's all I ask. Because in 5 minutes, you will kind of have a general sense of, oh, that's worthwhile, we'll take it further, or I had one editor said, because I normally don't represent the personal story, you know, how God saved me from cancer, or I have this kind of stuff, because there's so many of them, and it's hard to find the unique ones. But I found one the other day that was very unique. The woman's story of an adoption, international adoption in Ukraine, that went bad, and the authorities came after her. And she hid in the Ukraine for a year and had to say goodbye to her husband and her children at the border when they went back home, and she had to hide while they were after her, just saying that she had broken some law, which she hadn't done. And she said, I refuse to leave this country without my son. And so the book is called Until We All Come Home, and it's her harrowing journey in the Ukraine just a couple years ago of what she went through to save the life of that boy in this horrible, adoption agency and bring him to the U.S., but it took a full year. Now, that's interesting, right? Well, this one editor said, when it hit my inbox, and I saw it was from Steve Laube, I went, oh, okay, this should be interesting. Opened it up and went, this is a personal story. Steve doesn't represent these. This must be special. And they ended up buying it. He said, because I knew you and I knew what you do for me, he says, you don't fill my inbox with a proposal every 2 weeks. I might see one or two from you a quarter. And I know it's going to be worthwhile. He still is very free to turn me down, which he does all the time. And they all do. But there's that sense of respect. And you want an agent, and this isn't a commercial, by the way, but you want an agent who has that type of credibility in the industry.